Well, we're leaving Puerto Rico for a while. We've been here for almost 4 years now, and we feel like it's time for a change. We miss the mainland. We're culturally more connected there. We miss friends and family. Our kids are there. We're not leaving here forever. We want to maintain our Act 2022, but I think we're going to move to a more half-time lifestyle. So we ordered this U-Pack cube, this giant thing. Actually, when we got it, we thought it looked so small, like it's not going to fit anything. But we keep putting stuff in there, and it keeps swallowing it up. So stuff we're shipping back is mostly photos, art, albums, some books that we'll never need here, and what I like to call an apartment in a box. Towels, clothes for 4 seasons, linens, you know, basic dishes, pots and pans, so we can show up anywhere, get some furniture, and be comfortable. We have no idea where we're going. I mean, we have some idea. We're gonna head west. The default is Lake Tahoe, but there is a slight possibility that we would end up in Seattle because of something my husband is possibly doing there. And our house, we've rented it out to this really nice guy. We're basically gonna move on to a new adventure, and we'll be back, but we're just not gonna be back for a while. So moving can be a really daunting task, and at first, once you decide to move, there's this moment of shock, like, oh my God, how do I do all this? We looked at some various options. We weren't shipping back a whole container. We weren't even shipping back half a container. What seemed to make the most sense for us was a U-Pack cube. The great thing about the U-Pack is that it's not super huge, but it does hold a lot. They drop it in your driveway for a few days. You pack it yourself, and then they come and take it away, and they will ship it anywhere you want, and they'll store it. This works for us because we're not really sure what we're going to be doing once we get to the mainland. I mean, we know we're going west, but that's about all we know. So we're going to ship our cube to Sparks, Nevada. We can just store it there month to month indefinitely, which is fantastic. And when we know where we're going to settle, we'll just have it shipped to us. Oh my gosh, this cube, I can't believe how much we've stuffed into it. I mean, look at all that. It's just holding so much. We have extra space, but it only takes 2,500 pounds, and I'm a little concerned that it's going to weigh too much because we have a lot of books and albums and paper and files in there. So the way we find out is when the forklift comes, and if the forklift can't lift it, then we have too much in there and we got to take stuff out, which will be really stressful. So the guy is here to take the cube away. I hope he can lift it with the forklift. It's all packed. I did it myself. Ted's got it back, so I had to do it. But yeah, so here's where we see if it all works out.
Looking down the ground, as shadows make no sound. A game of hide and seek. Where do I go from here? Walls are tumbling down, should stay but
We're shipping the car to Florida, and we're taking it with us back to the West Coast. It's just cheaper to do it that way, and so we have this opportunity to drive across the US and see all these places. My husband has some relatives in Missouri that we could drop in on. We've never seen Atlanta or Savannah or Nashville. I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but I've got my coffee and we're thinking about it. That's pretty good. I'm not a huge Starbucks fan, but they do have a few good basic coffees. So if there's one thing I've learned about being married and getting your husband to sign up for your crazy ideas is finding what's in it for him. I'm looking at this route, and he loves Legos and caves. I found a couple of caves on this route that I would really like to take because there's some cities along it that I would like to see. And I've also discovered a Lego museum. I see a plan forming, and let's see if we can sell this to him.
You whisper in my ear.
So Ted came with me on the first part of my walk this morning, and it seemed like a good time to introduce the idea of this 2-week trip across the U.S. I gave him an outline of at least the first half of it, which included caves, and then of course the Lego Art Museum. You know, he didn't poo-poo it right out of the gate, so that's a good sign. I'm gonna let him stew on it, and we'll see how this goes.
Tiny. Oh, really? Oh, God, it really is tiny, guys.